So I love Bangkok, I love living in this city, but there's been one thing that I've really hated about this city, and I'm delighted to tell you today that is no longer an issue. I am feeling good today. It is a beautiful day. We had a bit of wind yesterday, so the air quality is much nicer. And right now, I'm just on my way to go grab some lunch at one of my favorite street food spots, and I can't wait to share with you the latest from Bangkok. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, can
Tom yum.
Tom yum, yes, thank you. Thank you. So this place is definitely one of my favorite street food places to come. This is on Soi Cowboy. I'll leave a maps link location for this place because it's awesome and the lady is lovely. And the food here is delicious. I got a tom yum soup, I put a bit of extra chili. Put a lot of extra chili. I like it a little bit sour too. I feel like I shouldn't have worn a white t-shirt for this. Oh yeah, that's good. Whew, spicy. Thank you. Thank you, bye-bye. Ah man, awesome lunch. Love that place. Spicy. All right, let me bring you up to speed on what's been happening here. So I think the biggest annoyance for me, or possibly the only annoyance for me, of living here in Bangkok was the guys that would harass you along Sukhumvit Road. I'm talking about the guys that they're selling drugs or whatever they're doing, but it was super frustrating to walk down the street and be constantly approached by these people. If you've been to Bangkok at all recently, you'll know what I was talking about. It was just super frustrating. There's parts of Sukhumvit Road that you would honestly just want to avoid. And just to clarify, I don't think it was dangerous or anything like that. It was just annoying to be approached by these people. And it wasn't just every now and then. You basically couldn't walk 10 meters without someone approaching you. So that's something I had always wondered is, why is nothing being done about this? You know, it was really obvious what was happening. It was obvious who was doing it, yet for some reason it was just allowed to continue. And I don't know why, I don't want to know why, but from what I've read and what I can gather, basically they were trying to get to the bottom of the whole operation to cut their head off it. Basically, you can take people off the streets, but that doesn't really solve the problem. There'll just be new people out on the streets. So from what I can tell, they've attacked the entire operation, and this has finally had a really big impact. So measures had been taken to clean up the area, which was great, and there was progress being made, but it wasn't complete basically. So they'd set up these little police booths during the daytime and they would monitor what was going on, and they were cleaning up sort of various things along Sukhumvit Road, which was great. They were getting rid of the guys selling drugs, or deterring them at least. There was also no homeless people or people begging in the street in those areas. That stopped motorbike taxis and people riding their bikes down the sidewalk, which was great. Basically making it a much more tourist-friendly place, a much better place to live, and it was much nicer to walk up and down the street. However, what would happen is they were only there sort of during the daytime and into the evening, and then at night, what's that expression? When the cat's away, the mouse is at play, everything would just kind of revert back to what it was. Now, this is a really difficult topic to discuss. I don't want to get myself in any kind of trouble. I definitely don't want to piss off the wrong people. But I've often said that, you know, Bangkok would be perfect if it wasn't for this issue. And it's something I really wanted sorted out because it's just a bad look for the city. it's honestly the only thing I disliked about the city, and like I said, it's a bad look for tourists. It's just a bad look for the city in general. So like I said, I don't think the people were dangerous or anything like that, but visually it was quite intimidating, and for anyone visiting the city and they weren't expecting that, or they didn't know that this happened here in the city, it may be quite intimidating to walk down the street. So I'd be walking down the street with my girlfriend in the daytime and people would just come up to you and interrupt you while you're mid-conversation. They don't care who you're with or what you're doing. And that was the thing that really annoyed me the most. So the good news is, and there is good news, is that as I walked down Sukhumvit Road today, I wasn't approached by one person. I didn't see anyone that looked like they were doing those kind of things. So it's a much more pleasant experience to walk down the street here. And while it was an annoyance for me that it sort of took so long to happen, from what I can gather from everything that I've read, is they had to do it the right way and they had to go through the correct process to really fix the problem here. So as I take a read online about this, there's been quite a lot happening in recent months. There's been raids, there's been arrests, people have been killed. The DEA was even involved, so it's been taken a lot more seriously than we first thought. Now, as I mentioned before, I just took a walk through there during the daytime, so now I'm gonna go have a beer, watch the sun go down because it's such a beautiful afternoon today, and then we'll head back there a little later this evening once the sun's down, and we'll see what it's really like. So I have just come around to Safan Taxi, and one of my favorite rooftop bars is here. Since it's such a great afternoon, I thought that'd be an awesome place to have a beer. Okay, so I am back at Sukhumvit. It is now just before 9 o'clock. I'm in the Nana area and we'll take a walk around here and let's see. I just made it back to Asok Interchange and I am delighted to say none, not one. I didn't get stopped once, I didn't get harassed once, I didn't see anyone doing that. Good job, Bangkok.